The Water and Sanitation Department has initiated 36 criminal cases against 26 municipalities. This is part of its campaign to tackle the widespread problem of untreated sewage in various towns and cities. The municipalities are being charged for either recurring sewage spills or for not following through with the government's mandates for cleanup measures. To discuss this, we're joined now by Anet Muir, who is the Chief Director for Water Use Compliance and Enforcement at the Department of Water and Sanitation. Anet, thank you so much for your time. Could you just first and foremost give us more details around these cases that the department has taken against more than 26 municipalities?
Good morning. Thanks for having me. Yes, we've got about 52 municipalities facing criminal charges. There's 88 cases against municipalities, either for the wastewater treatment works that are not complying and where they fail to adhere to administrative action, or where there is pump station failures that's leading to pollution of our water resources. So the pollution is either coming directly from the wastewater treatment works or from the network feeding to the wastewater treatment works.
All right. Could you just tell us a little bit more about the processes that the department has followed reaching this point with these particular developments?
Certainly. The department does not, off the bat, go and open criminal cases against municipalities. There is obviously intergovernmental relations that we have to follow. So when a non-compliance is detected either through our inspections or through reported cases from our citizens, the department conducts investigations. And based on that, administrative action is followed. So we will issue a compliance notice to municipalities or to any transgressor for that matter, indicating what we have found, giving them an opportunity to provide their side of the matter, and also to provide us with action plans to address the pollution or the transgression that we have detected. Failing that, or if we are not accepting the representation that they provide us, we then move to a directive. The directive stipulates what they must do and by when to correct the transgression. And failing that, in the National Water Act, non-compliance to a directive is a criminal offence. So in our notice and in our directive, we stipulate to the transgressors saying that should you not do this, we will move to a directive, and if you do not adhere to the directive, it is a criminal offence. So they are warned throughout the process what the consequences of their inaction is. So then we've exhausted our administrative action, and that's what we can do as a department. We then have to go to a next step through criminal enforcement to ask the state to prosecute through the prosecuting authority this non-compliances. Otherwise, there will be no consequences for non-compliance.
What are some of the reasons that have been cited for this inaction or non-compliance?
Municipalities do cite financial constraints, that they don't have the ability to upgrade their works. So some of our municipalities, the wastewater treatment works have exceeded their operational capacity, so they're not able to treat the wastewater as they should. The other challenges are that we are facing vandalism and theft, actually at a very big scale. Municipalities are being the victim of people stealing components, but we're also seeing large scale that people are actually going into our wastewater treatment works and stealing pumps. And that's not vandalism, that's robbery. We even have armed robberies happening at some of our waste facilities.
And are you at liberty to disclose who some of these municipalities are that action is being taken against?
Well, it's 52, so it's a bit of a long list. But the majority of them, we've got one each in the Western Cape and KwaZulu-Natal. We've got 4 in Eastern Cape, 19 in Northern Cape. The Northern Cape has struggled with performance of their wastewater, also even recently with their drinking water. We've got 19 Northern Cape, 6 in Northwest, 14 in Mpumalanga and Gauteng, and then 18 sitting in the Free State as well. So it's some of our municipalities that have been in the news. Tshwane is one of them for Rooiwal and other works. Johannesburg for some of its pump stations. and then a couple of Free State municipalities like Muir that's also been in the news.
All right. Thank you so much for your time, Anet. Okay, that was the Chief Director for Water Use Compliance and Enforcement Department of Water and Sanitation, Anet Muir, talking to us there about the government opening criminal cases against a municipality over sewage pollution crisis.